Where does the peanut butter go on me?
That is a lot of nuts.
He told me they had my family.
Let's start making some money.
Daddy, when are we filming, Daddy?
Sharks, I have a proposal. Okay, but anyways, enough tomfoolery. So look, I'm wearing this suit today because today is a very special occasion. If you've been on social media in the last couple of weeks, you'll notice that there's been this whole frenzy of people claiming that the economy is burning down as we speak.
3 out of 4 managers hate working with Gen Z, and here's why.
And the store would no longer be hiring Generation Z employees.
PSA, don't get your bachelor's and master's.
We are
because you will be on
3 out of 4 managers hate working with Gen Z, and here's why.
In short, the economy is not doing so hot right now. And I would know since I'm one of the many millions who've been unemployed for the last couple of months. Which is why I'm going to give myself a job and start my own business using Five Guys nuts.
Huh?
Pause. Peanuts. So let's get started. Now we'll need to do a couple of things first before we get this business off the ground. I looked around for a couple of hours and I found this thing called the castle method. It's a step-by-step process of building a business which is going to be invaluable to a smooth-brained entrepreneur like me. And if you're doubting the validity of this is the same method that Ali Abdal uses, who himself owns a multi-million-dollar business and has a huge following of 5.75 million on YouTube. The thing is, because we only had a week to work on this video, we could only get as far as step 2. But if this video does well enough, I'm going to keep developing this business and I'm going to donate 100% of profits to the first 10 subscribers who buy this peanut butter from us in person in part 2, if there is one. But anyways, enough talking, let's start making some money. So for those of you who don't know, every single Five Guys offers free peanuts in front of their restaurant. And if you've ever gone to a Five Guys yourself, you'll notice they always leave them in entire boxes. Well, the reason why is actually pretty simple. It's because they A, don't want to get sued, and B, want to distract you. As the passing of time accelerates the universe into its eventual heat death, stars dying by the millions, gargantuan black holes bending the knee to father time as they wither away, inconceivably vast lengths of time passing in the blink of an eye as you stand here at this counter, watching helplessly as space and time around you tear at the seams, eternity passing by right before your very eyes. Before giving you your burger. I am not kidding. Actual Five Guys employees have admitted to using these peanuts as distractions because it takes forever to cook their patties. Now this is good for us because that means we have an infinite source of free raw materials to then process into the cheapest and most in-demand product we can make. Peanut butter. With our game plan set, it is now time to start making our MVP. Kevin Durant's minimum viable product. This is the cheapest, most basic version of our product that we can make, and its entire purpose is to gather information about what our customers want. Oh my goodness, dude, Remy, just stop messing around, man. I'm trying to film this video. I know it's going up. So to make this MVP, we need to gather a couple of ingredients first. We'll need salt, sugar, honey, and of course, peanuts. The first 3 ingredients are already available in my kitchen, so all we really need to worry about is the peanuts. How many peanuts exactly? Well, it depends. This jar of peanut butter in my house contains 2 kilograms of peanut butter. If we're following US rules, we'll need to gather at least 834 peanuts. The Philippines says we only need 694, and Canada says it's proprietary, as in it's up to the owners of that peanut butter brand. So since a large majority of my viewers are in the US, go hit that like and subscribe button, by the way, we're going to assume that we'll need at least 834 peanuts. That is a lot of nuts. Too many nuts for me to handle by myself, which is why I reached out to a good friend of mine to help me infiltrate all 4 Five Guys in our area to get their nuts. Here's how it went. The plan was simple. We stealthily sneak into each and every Five Guys location, we go in line, order some items off the menu, and while one person was ordering, the other person would sneak around the employees to fight off the resident 5-meter rhinoceros. Finish him! that. Ugh. After defeating it, he will need to jump over a pit of snakes about 5 meters wide. And finally, he must traverse through the chasm of pain and suffering that simulates the feeling of burning in 5 out of 7 layers of hell. If we're successful, the 5-headed Sphinx guarding the Five Guys gates will grant us access to its peanuts. Then and only then will Jerry Merle, Five Guys CEO, allow us the mercy of escaping with our lives. With a plan in mind, Aiden and I approached the gates of Five Guys ready to put our lives on the line. Upon passing its doors, we immediately spotted our target. Look at us. Look at us. Afterwards, we executed stage 1 of the Five Guys protocol and successfully hopped in line. While we were waiting, Aiden and I agreed to have me distract the employees first while Aiden sneaks around to complete the trials of the Sphinx.
Hey Primo, I'm gonna go slay the Five Guys Sphinx while you distract them.
I could look into my dick, I'd be stroking my shit.
Okay, yeah. However, immediately after our conversation, Aiden surprises me by somehow managing to beat all trials of the Sphinx without it noticing. Now this was a horrible mistake. After losing all of my loved ones to the Sphinx's wrath myself, I didn't want my dear friend to experience the same, so I hurriedly invoked the words of the Holy Matriarch to spare Aiden's family. I'm not gay, but I like nuts in my mouth. Upon absolving Aiden's sins, I mustered up the courage to grab a couple more nuts myself, hoping the 5-headed Sphinx will spare my descendants. With a successful heist, we stocked up on food and drinks and sneaked off to the other locations. Mission accomplished. They didn't even see it coming, these fools. Oh. I wasn't. Did they stop me though? That's the real question. Did they stop me though, Aiden? Exactly. All right, here, let's see it. Let's see it. What's in there? That's a lot of nuts. That's a lot of nuts. Fast forward a couple more hours and we painstakingly conquered the other 3 Five Guys locations. And bit by bit, we eventually gathered enough peanuts to start The process of making peanut butter is quite simple. In the recipe we used, they said to roast our peanuts first before mixing it in a food processor. Okay, well that's easy enough. So all we need to do first is... oh my. Peel 834 peanuts. How long do we have until Aiden has to leave? We're really cutting this close here because Aiden's gotta go in about an hour. Oh boy. Now see, the problem wasn't that we just had to peel 834 peanuts, it's that we had to peel 834 peanuts, roast them, and mix them all in 1 hour. And if you watch the footage closely, Aiden's been single-handedly peeling all of the peanuts by himself, because I went off to look for my food processor, which for the love of all that is good, could not be found anywhere. Even when I did find it, it had one giant problem. It had no blades, so it was completely useless. Now I had to run around the entire house like a madman, looking in every nook and cranny just to find this dang blade. And with time running out, I had to give up the search and help Aiden the rest of the way since there was nothing else I could do. Although he did look a bit pissed at me for wasting so much time. Holy shit, Aiden, we're finally done! We're finally done! For now. We ultimately decided to peel only half of the peanuts, and with only 30 minutes left, we dashed over to his house to use his food processor. But that wasn't the end of it either. Aiden left me for like 10 minutes to ask his mom if we could use their food processor. And while he was upstairs, I fired up the stove to cook the peanuts. And I burnt them! Here's how one of the burnt ones look. See, I don't know how the testers are going to react to this now because I don't know if this will have like a great enough impact to actually affect the taste. I'm just hoping for the best. So left with no choice, we tossed these burnt peanuts into the food processor. We mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed until... Is this it? Is this the money shot?
Ooh, like this is peanut butter texture. This is peanut butter.
It's honestly surprisingly like peanut butter. Though I don't like the texture of it being so... You know,
what
you know what I'm talking about. We finally got our MVP.
I could just ripped it in half, but yeah, go for it. More oil. More oil. God, I can taste the burnt too.
I f with the burn though, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, me too. I don't know how everyone else will.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Okay, I'm tasting the salt now. Well, anyway, so we'll just wrap it up for today here. Honestly, this first rendition of our masterpiece ain't too bad. We're going to have to add peanut oil. We didn't add any this time. We're gonna put more sugar in and cut back on the salt because we kind of went We kind of went crazy with the salt in this one. And apart from that, honestly, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all on Thursday, and we'll just pack our shit up here. Let's get him to his makeout session. Finally, the day of reckoning has come. Aiden invited 4 of the most qualified taste testers we could find in our hometown. This is one of the most important things any entrepreneur can do because it is the best way to get direct feedback from your target market while keeping costs low. These testers will be instrumental in gauging the full potential of our product.
Ooh, look at that greasy plate.
Nice jar.
So let's introduce them.
I'm Brian.
Hey, my name's Henry.
Hey, what's up? Stefan.
Hi, I'm Guy Beardenson.
Where does the peanut butter go on me?
I'm getting paid $40 to do this.
I'm excited to do the shrimp tasting video. I'm so excited.
Shrimp? We're not paying you.
What do you mean?
We're not paying you. We have no budget.
Take care, man.
Bro,
Have a good one.
dude, bro! I think it's supposed to go like inside your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
They told me they had my family. We're just gonna eat the peanut butter and then I can go home, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, home, yeah. With character intros out of the way, it's time to start tasting.
Starting us off with peanut butter egg.
Now, while the testers are eating, I want to explain what systems we have in place. Just before our testers got here, I cooked up the improved version of Prototype 1. It contained more sugar, more honey, less salt, and one new secret addition, which isn't so secret because I'm going to tell you right now. Peanut oil. Aiden and I tasted it beforehand, and the results speak for itself. That's actually that's not bad, bro. That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
You think it's pretty?
Really till the peanuts for sure.
Yeah.
If you want, you can add like a little bit more, but I think it's all.
With Prototype 2 finished, we put 3 different peanut butters in 3 jars labeled Jar A, Jar B, and Jar C. Boom! What the testers don't know is that we put both prototypes in 2 jars, while only 1 jar was a commercially available brand. We told them only 1 was ours. So here's what they had to say about each of them.
It's not shrimp. 5 out of 10.
What the show needs out of 10. In this case, 6.5.
Oh, 11, it's so good. I'll eat it every day.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Does this have to do with the $40? This is biased? We're trying to get unbiased tasters.
I'm trying to be a paid taster.
It's not shrimp, but like the shrimp vibe is there. 7 out of 10.
This is the best day of my life. 6.75 out of 10.
I have not had anything to eat in a very long time. I give that like an 8.
Stick that 2.
Oh, that shrimp, bro. That is so shrimp. 8 out of 10.
It was an experience. It contained what I feel like is a lot of my childhood. 5.75 out of 10.
It went down though.
Yeah, I didn't have a good childhood.
Oh.
This was a very solid peanut butter, and by that I mean it clanked a little bit. I give that like a 4 out of 10.
Alright, John, swallow it. That was terrible. That's a 0. What is that?
Okay. Now that you've gotten a chance to taste all of the peanut butters, I want you to tell me which one was your favorite and why.
I mean, my favorite was B because it was the smoothest of all the peanut butters.
I would say of all 3, I think option A was my favorite peanut butter. It was the best texture, consistency, and flavor.
To say B was probably the favorite and had the best texture. However, I will give C some credit in that it did taste pretty nice. It was kind of like a, I don't know, can't put my finger on it, but I did enjoy it.
I can't put my finger or my tongue on it. They're all terrible. If I had to tell you one that was okay, it was B. C sucked. A double sucked. B was alright. I'm having an allergic reaction to all this. I don't know what it is.
Thank you for giving us your opinion. Now, I'll have Aiden here finally tell you guys what these peanut butters are. Aiden, take it away.
All right, the explanation you've been all waiting for. All 3 of these peanut butters, 2 of these peanut butters were handmade and handcrafted by the 2 of us. My business partner and I went on an adventure. We went to every single Five Guys location in Calgary and collected as much peanuts as we could. We went home and painstakingly broke every single peanut open and removed the shell, removed the crust. And that first peanut butter you tasted was our first test at making homemade peanut butter. We burnt it a little bit.
It explains a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I picked it as my favorite.
Hey,
My man. Now peanut butter B was just some store brand, like good old club size, smooth, regular peanut butter.
It's okay.
That was great. That was great.
Now number C was our handcrafted perfect recipe. I thought perfect recipe that we made this morning. Personally, it was my favorite. No bias to side. I thought it was pretty good, but that was our experiment. If we could make a business on selling peanuts that we took for free from Five Guys, were we successful?
No.
There's a lot of great ideas. There's a lot of great initiative that was shown today.
Maybe 2 wasn't enough. I feel like if you could perfect it enough, like this is where you want to be.
In all honesty, I had a positive opinion until I figured out it was Five Guys.
Brand loyalty, yeah.
Now that we know your guys' opinion, what should be our next step? At least in terms of our recipe right here.
Moisture.
Moisture.
It needs moisture.
Yeah, moisture, and it's a bit chunky.
Throw it out. Just throw it out.
I enjoyed the smoothness of this peanut butter. I also enjoyed the crunchiness of some other peanut butter, but some people might not like that crunch or that smoothness. So I offer us both options. Strive for something smoother.
Well, guess what? Peanut butter number D.
Well, okay. Now that we know everybody's opinion here, I want a unanimous answer. Can we make a successful business out of this or not? Sure, okay. Testing 2.
Say sure. The peanuts are free.
Okay.
It's 50-50 so far.
50-50.
I think you could make a good living selling like dog treats.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
No. That was terrible.
That was... Okay. So from this conclusion, we can clearly see there is potential in this idea, but clearly it needs a little bit more work. It needs a little bit more polishing, but honestly, we've seen that we might be able to make something out of this. Yeah,
and with that, gonna get rid of our contestants.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
220s.
Jarvis, exterminate them. A big thank you to everybody that showed up for this video, and also thank you for watching up until this point. If you want to see a part 2, let me know in the comment section down below, and also hit that like and subscribe button just to support the channel. Anyways, see ya, bye.